Hi, everyone. So, one thing I've increasingly been seeing in my pursuit of really getting to know God is that just because people have believed something, for a really long time, they can't fathom that they've believed an error. It's completely possible that you and I can be completely believing something that ended up being someone else's faulty conclusion. It's possible that we have always believed as truth something that could have gotten horribly mangled throughout the centuries. You see, when old theology and old eschatology collide with the findings of modern day historians and archaeologists, I think it would be very much in our favor to have an open mind. It's a privilege that we live in today's times because we get to have the most recent evidence about everything. I'm saying all this because I've just been noticing a lot how appalling the church, yes, the Christians can get when the traditions of man are so strong that the Christians, you know, can just dismiss and entirely deny the strongest of evidence. I mean, right before their eyes. So, listen, something we need to learn to accept is that God reveals his truths to intentionally challenge the traditions of men. Honestly, I love it. I love it that he does that. I mean, remember how Jesus was healing people, raising people back to life, making the blind sighted. Yet, oh my gosh, even with all the irrefutable proof in the church's face, the Pharisees still denied him, all because they just could not let go of their man-made traditions. And by the way, that was the Pharisees and the scribes God all the time. Just plead with him to give me patience on things like this. So, with that stated, I'm just gonna come right out with it. There's a problem with the Antichrist kingdom on who it's going to be. There's a lot of resentment with the Christians. Christians have a lot of resentment for the Roman Catholic Church. Rome, the papacy, has been taught all this time, but the problem, is that Scripture doesn't really support Rome. At least not right now, Rome. So yeah, could it change in the future? Sure, but really Scripture points to Islam. There's a problem with who Mystery Babylon is. America, New York, Rome, even Jerusalem. But every time I go to the Bible, it points to a Middle Eastern nation. Maybe Saudi Arabia. I don't know. There's a problem with the church being raptured prior to the tribulation. The majority of Christians believe we're going to be raptured, but every time I go to the Bible, it points to the fact that the Christians will be here. I mean, God tells us over and over again to endure to the end. And there's tons of scriptures to support that, which I'll get into later. But and I'm not saying that my conclusions are right. No way. I'm just little me. But I will try, always try my very best to tell you which way I lean towards. But by no means do I think that my conclusions are always the right ones. No, I'm very open. But I am always going to prepare myself for the worst. At the same time, keep a very open mind. Okay, yeah, so, okay. I guess I'll just leave that right there. Thank you for watching.